I want to welcome each of you and thank you for joining us online this weekend for the Preston Road Church worship gathering. This past week, I had the opportunity to visit with some of the Preston Road family online via Zoom to check in, find out how they're doing, and also to discover what they're doing to be encouraged and to encourage other people. And I thought that you might appreciate, enjoy, and be encouraged by some of what they had to share and what they had to say. Let's take a listen. Well, Cam, thank you for taking the time to visit with me today. I know who you are, but can you take just a couple of minutes? Tell the Preston Road family who you are, what brought you to Preston Road, and actually what you do.
Okay, my name's Cam Morris. I guess started going to Preston Road about 2 years ago. Logan Stevens and Amanda Jordan are two childhood friends of mine and invited me to come along one day, and I started and haven't stopped. So that's who I am. I am also an ER nurse at Parkland, so staying very busy at work right now.
What are you finding right now to encourage you?
My family has been great. I feel like coming home and like having a support system at home has been awesome. A lot of people in the young adults class have reached out to me, texted me, called me, just checking in, and just offering their support and prayer has been awesome. Just those random text messages of, hey, just thinking about you, praying you have a good day today, just do a lot for your mindset, and you feel that prayer and presence over the rest of your day. You know, Bible classes are meeting online in some fashion. And just having the thought of, even though things are not the way that we're used to them being, we're still making it work. We're still checking in on each other. We're still in this together. There's really a sense of community that comes with that in a time where it's so easy to feel isolated and alone. So that has been awesome, having just the young adults class meeting every week, a couple of times a week, just to catch up, have a Bible study, just catch in or check in and see where everyone is.
So Cam, with the virus and with all of the new procedures, how has this changed what you do every day in the ER at Parkland?
So every day, our day-to-day life has changed quite a bit. Just our culture has changed. We've shifted from just a mentality of doing the most for the most amount of people to trying to be as safe and effective as you can with each patient. Just going into a room with any suspicion of COVID, you are putting on a gown, gloves, mask, face shield, goggles, the whole 9 yards, and then you're taking all that stuff off before you leave the room, before you can go see your next patient. And it's that same routine for every patient that just adds a little bit more to the sense of not chaos, but just that this is so much bigger than the individual. It's a mental strain. You're trying to make sure that you are keeping yourself safe as well as your other patients that you're seeing throughout the day, and then your families that you're going home to. It just becomes just hard to kind of carry that weight. It's like fighting in a war zone, and unfortunately the enemy is invisible, so you can't really see what progress you're making. And the only downside is at the end of the day, you're worried about bringing that enemy with you wherever you go. So that's kind of a crazy way to think about it.
Wow, that's amazing. So I cannot even imagine what it's like right now to walk in your shoes and the shoes of the doctors and all of those that are on the front line battling, like you said, an invisible enemy. So on behalf of the Preston Road family, thank you for doing what you do down at Parkland. So if you want to just introduce yourself and kind of, how did you land in Dallas? Where did you land in Dallas and at Preston Road? And just, you know, what brings you to be a part of the Preston Road Church family?
Well, of course, first, Clay, my son, goes to Preston Road, but we came here because my daughter had cancer, and we came to be at UT Southwestern, and we I'm 7 minutes from church and I love it. And I love the people. They're so friendly. I've met really good friends.
Tell me, through this experience, what have you found that has encouraged you in some way?
The church friends they're so encouraging. Kitty Tillman is it okay if I say a hoot on the she's so fun, but yet she's spiritual and she lifts you up. When her ribs were broken, she was worried about Janet Pearson and how the pain she was going through. She's that kind of a person. And to say I love her is sort of an understatement. And then, of course, Sharon and Deborah, Michelle, Call, and other people. I'm officially elderly now. So people take care of me when they, check on me when they wouldn't have otherwise. And I, I just I want to be thankful for the blessings that I've had. I just can't begin to say what a blessing I've had every day. I want to be more thankful.
I do hope you were encouraged by what you heard. I know that for me, hearing the stories every week of how one member is reaching out to another member, how they're checking via phone, via text, calling to see whether or not they might need something from the grocery store, I'm continually amazed by the way that love is serving in our church family. So I thank each of you for what you're doing. I pray that the Lord will continue to bless and keep us all. Let's worship together.